Today I'm going to show you how to make a drink that I hope I am allowed to say on YouTube. Pussyfoot. I came across today's cocktail in the Trader Vic's Bartender's Guide, and I had never really clocked this one before I saw it for the first time, and I don't know anything about it. Now, when I looked into it a little more, while using my safe browsing features, of course, I found a completely unrelated drink that had orange juice and an egg yolk, and that recipe was prevalent through the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. This is not that drink. Now, before we make it, the other odd part about this drink is that it calls for a maraschino cherry juice, or syrup. Now, full ounce of it. And I cannot confirm that it's the high-end maraschino cherry juice or the low-end neon red cherry juice, but I'm using the good stuff because I keep the leftovers on hand for occasions like this. So let's make this drink. I feel like YouTube's only gonna let me say that a couple of times. So let's start with 1 ounce of a maraschino cherry juice or syrup, 1 1/4 ounces of lime juice, 1 1/4 ounces of pineapple juice, 1 ounce of fresh cream. I'm using heavy cream, and 1.5 ounces of a white Jamaican rum. I'll garnish this with some mint and a cherry. So there you go, the Pussyfoot from Trader Vic's Bartender's Guide. All right, let us try the previously mentioned cocktail. It's very strange, very odd, but not in a bad way. It's the flavors are somewhat muted and recognizable, yet just in the combination, it's just unusual. But I keep wanting to take more sips of it to have more of it and to better understand it. The maraschino juice or syrup, it's definitely there, and it provides a bit of tartness, and like so many Trader Vic drinks, this is actually very tart. 1 1/4 ounce lime juice. We get acidity there, we get acidity from pineapple. You're getting some acidity from the maraschino syrup. And actually the one I used is a combination of like 2 or 3 different leftover maraschino cherries, and not just the name brand ones. There's like another brand that I like too that's a little bit more tart. It's like more of that citric acid pop to it. But the acidity is good. It's like, I don't want to say it's too tart. It's not like leaning too tart, but for me, it's like that's good and bright. And in this sort of muddied drink with pineapple juice and cream and Jamaican rum, it's unusual, and it's something I want more of, but it's probably not something I'm gonna like in the future be like, I really want to come back to the Pussyfoot. I can't imagine me ever saying that again. For my white Jamaican rum, I used Myers, and this bottle I've now had for a couple years. I wanted to do a video on white Jamaican rums that were not overproof, so not your Ray and Nephews or your Worthy Park or Rum Fire, but there's just not that many options out there. There's the Myers, and there's also a Worthy Park Silver. Outside of that, you're going to have a hard time in the States finding a 40% or right around there ABV unaged, or I don't know if this is unaged or a type of lightly aged and charcoal filtered rum. You could probably swap in Probitas here to be a little more flavorful. I can't even tell you that I really picked up the flavor here of this rum. I will say that I think it's good. It just doesn't match our, I think, modern expectations of drinks. But as far as some of these older drinks and Trader Vic ones and creamy drinks like this, it's very good. And I like that it has that big brightness to it from maraschino, from lime, from pineapple, in addition to the cream. This would probably actually be very good with a coconut milk, and I probably wouldn't add in Coco Lopez or cream of coconut because that's going to be too sweet. Because the sweetness here, I think, is right on. maybe using a different spirit to make it more flavorful would help as well. But overall, I would say I'm pleasantly surprised at the way it turned out. And as like a after dinner dessert drink, even though this is kind of a bigger drink, I would gladly sip on this. And if I saw this on a menu before having it today with these ingredients, I would definitely want to try it. All right, so that's it for this one. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like below, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want to support this channel more so I can go explore more cocktails like this one, then check out my Patreon page. Otherwise, I will see you on the next one.